Hey Sagittarius, like I promised, the tea leaf reading. The readings today were so interesting, Sag, because I feel like they're hitting upon specific situations. And I always like call for Sagittarius, but lately I've definitely been calling for the energy of the YouTube collective. Just saying. So trying to narrow it down even further, you know what I'm saying? So, and of course we have our trusty key, Sag. I only use this for these readings. Okay, so that's so special. If you're looking for personal readings, please check out the link in my description. And the tea leaf cards, they are predictions. But of course, with tarot, you have to look at your own situation. So let's get into it, because this first situation is interesting because we have gavel, involvement with the law. Yes, and dark man. A man he could have dark hair, he could have dark eyes, he could have dark skin. It's hard to tell, but especially there, if you are or have been going through a court case, say like a divorce, or like waiting for a decision to be made, because these are very kind of really specific. And with gavel, of course, we're talking about judgment, right? It could be that you're making a judgment here about someone. But involvement with the law, this very much could be about divorce or a court case or child custody, or something relating to money, all of it. And it feels like this has kind of been creating a stall in your life. Um, because we have the Six of Swords here, there is a decision being made, and you definitely are getting information that is kind of ending this situation and putting you onto your new path. And it's something you've really been waiting for this to be done. So that does feel like it's very specific to someone. So if this is something, if you're waiting for a decision, and this has to do with a man, just know that this is happening. This is coming together, and it's going to allow for you to move on with things. You'll no longer be at a standstill, or waiting. I like it. I actually really like it. So, okay, let's move on, because then we have opportunity or windfall, and you'll be receiving a precious gift. And look, I feel like once again, there seems to be so much here in terms of things, decisions that are being made, that are like judgments being made that are affecting you. And they could really have been things that you were waiting for, right? And it is going in your favor, because we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. So this is also speaking about a legal matter, just FYI. Could have been a partnership that you're now able to move on from, leave behind you, but there is information coming to you that is allowing for a decision to be made. And, with the King of Swords, that you could have been waiting for someone else's decision before you were able to move on something. And I just felt like I needed more information about that. And this very much feels like something you thought was not going to work out. And since we're seeing Pentacles, it could be a collaboration, definitely, because the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords can be two people, even partners. And I do feel like you were disappointed that it didn't come together, but it actually is coming together. It is. The Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. And you are winning here the resources. Maybe you were just waiting for resources before you were able to move on with this, and waiting for something to be decided. And it has been, and it is in your favor. Yay! Because with the Three of Pentacles, you're getting what you want. Resources are being provided. And I mean, you're not doing this alone. You're getting this from other people. There is a sense of working together. And you'll know this is for you because you thought that this wasn't going to happen. Or maybe even that this money was never going to come through, or what have you. I love this, Sag. So it definitely has a theme here. And the theme seems to be decisions that you've been waiting to be made, opportunities that you may have thought you missed. And it's like everything is coming together. Love it. So, hammock, broken bridge, and then success. I mean, you may not have known what to do about a situation, right? And just decided to stop thinking about it. But this is actually having a successful turn. So the Page of Pentacles, this was about an opportunity of some kind, and you definitely are getting good news. It's very interesting because the Knight of Cups reversed. It's like an opportunity didn't work out, right? That's kind of the news you're getting. It could be something, but there was something about it that wasn't good. Maybe, the person who was offering the opportunity just it just feels like they really weren't in the position to offer it, to be honest with you. And so it feels like it's actually a good thing that this didn't work out, like, because it does feel like this would have tied you up in an unhealthy way, because this person really didn't know what they were talking about, to be honest. But it's really interesting. Let's take a little bit of a look at success. And this was definitely work related or business related. I mean, I just felt like it was a good thing in the beginning. But like the more you found out about it, it almost has that lucky save energy, right? So tell me more about Ant and success. Ooh. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles. Winter solstice. Okay. Two of Pentacles. And the Chariot. Two of Pentacles reversed. I feel like what you may even just like approach this yourself. It's not that the idea or the opportunity was bad. The person that you may have been looking to do it with, like, talked a good game, but they really didn't know what they were talking about, and it really would have caused more problems for you down the road. But I feel like you realized that was true. With the Two of Pentacles reversed, it's kind of, you may once you had time to think about this and look at the plan, and like kind of, I feel like you just came to see that it wasn't a good idea for you to do it with this person. But it still was a good idea for you to do it, or to even find someone else to do it with the Chariot being here. 8 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and 7 of Cups. Yeah, this person was too inexperienced, too young, maybe too young, but it doesn't necessarily have to be an age thing. They just didn't know what they were talking about, basically, Sag. So you got a lucky save in that department, and it does kind of feel like you decide to go forward with this by yourself, or with someone else, because what you realize, and you will figure this out by the winter, right? And what you realize, that you would have been doing all the work, basically, wowza, Sagittarius. So those are your predictions. Do you love it as much as I do? You see, I'm getting back to myself, right? Because I'm like acting stupid. But let's round this off with a few words from your guides, which we like to call final words. I'm hooked on doing this. So what are the final words for Sagittarius? Final words for Sagittarius. I think your word for the day is winning. And it's like winning at things you didn't even expect, probably even gave up on somewhat. Okay. Amen, amen. Final words for, oh, okay. They were like, Heidi, stop talking so much. Yeah, once again, we saw this morning too. There's a big transition happening. There's a timeline thing happening. Between the past and future possibilities. They're colliding. They're colliding, Sag. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? Oh, and you're going to really start getting clear on things and feeling very passionate about moving forward. Okay. I love this for us. So I hope you have the best night ever. I'll talk to you soon. Toodles.